If you have a bathroom radiator, this is what it looks like, you know. All right, just looks like a radiator cover. Over here is your thermostat. Keep it on 5 when you want it warm. In the summer, make sure you put it off to cold and off, just in case there's any hot water flowing through the system. Not supposed to, but apparently it has in the past. But keep that up for now. It's got 2 screws at the bottom. You're going to need to make sure you take those out. I've taken mine out. And then you lift up. Comes off. Slide that out of the way. Inside, it's like a floorboard radiator. Right? There's no big HVAC machine in there or anything. There's just an inlet for the water to come in. Goes through the 2 pipes. It's got the radiator part here. Then it comes through here. This is an aerator. Make sure that if there's any air stuck, it should get out here, but it doesn't always. Then it comes back through, empties. That's your thermostat wire down there, and back down, keeps the system flowing. You have a valve for the inlet and a valve for the outlet. If you ever have a leak, we had a leak in one of the apartments a couple of years ago. In the middle of the night, I had to go down there and turn off these pipes because there was water spurting out from in here. Just make sure you shut off both of these. This is not as hot as like the old radiators in the apartments with the cast iron, because this is the same, basically the same hot water that we get in our faucets. So it's not steam, it's hot water. So it's hot enough, but it's not like it's going to scald you like the old ones would. Sometimes, if you're not getting any heat, if you've got this thing over here all the way up to 5, and it's just not warm, you should feel the outside warm. If it's not warm, sometimes it's that there's some air stuck, or the water, just the flow, something has happened with the flow. So there are 2 possibilities. It could be if it's an airlock of some sort. The worst case scenario is that your aerator has to be changed. That would have to be shut off here. Turn that off. Right, there's a valve. And then you take that off. Take it. Sometimes you just have to clean it. Put it back in. But you can also buy a new one. Just take it to the hardware store. They'll show you the right one to get for your space. But sometimes too, all you have to do is get the water flowing. That's what we've done in multiple years. Right now it's hot, but I'll show you. If this wasn't hot, what I would do, I would get a pot, and there's a spigot right here. See the spigot, and I would get a little pot and put it under it. And this is for draining for any reason. And so it's just like any other spigot. You'll turn it on, and if there were a problem with the flow, the water might come out cold, or there might be some spluttering from air. But if you just turn it on, get it? You don't need to take too much out. Like I said, it is hot water, but it's not boiling hot water. It's not up to a boil. It's not 212 degrees. It's only about 100 and something degrees, like our water in our taps, all right? But you see what's happening. A little bit comes out. This doesn't have a problem. You tell it's already hot, steaming water. If it's cold water, you keep doing this until the hot water comes. But I'm going to show you what this water looks like. The water in our heating system gets really dirty. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It looks like chocolate milk. And so I suggest you don't pour it down your toilet. I suggest you pour it down your sink and rinse it right away, because all that gunk in there will stain your sink. So right away, get that water ruined, get all that air stuff out of there, all rusty stuff. You leave it in your toilet for too long, it'll stay in the bottom of your toilet. But if you take it, right, after you've done that, and if you need to, you just go back and do it again. Just do it until you've got either hot water flowing or the air gasping for air has stopped. And that's all you have to do, all right? If it's cold, try that first, right? Little by little, make sure this is on 5. And that's it. And remember to have those 2 valves if you ever need to shut it off or anything. And there is your aerator. It's a specific one for this size radiator. And that's it.